Nigel, how do you assess that cup tie?
Well, a loss, but more importantly, we've lost one of our main players for a few weeks with a dislocated shoulder. So that's the overriding feeling and disappointment of the evening.
Is that the specific time frame at this moment, a few weeks, or is that general?
General. We'll have to have it scanned and looked at. It's the second time he's done it. It doesn't say. He said it doesn't feel as painful as the first time he did it. I'm not sure if that's good news or not, but he's just a player that's just really settling into the first team, and I just think he's getting better game by game at the moment. Saturday at Gillingham was possibly his best game so far for us, and now we're going to be without him. And on the back of Hiram Boateng being out, it's a big blow, and Rhys Oates, three major players for us.
Any news on Boateng while you mention him?
Yeah, he's coming on. He won't be ready for Saturday. If all goes well, he might be involved against Hartlepool, but we'll just have to see how he is in the next 10 days.
In a bit more depth, what did you make of the match?
I didn't think we started quickly enough. I thought they started sharper than us. Two poor goals from our point of view. We gave away, and then it's an uphill task from there. But I thought we had situations all throughout the game, even in the first half when we weren't brilliant. Two from free kicks. Anthony Hartigan put two great free kicks in. Will Swan had two good situations, didn't make anything of them. They were just more clinical. And then second half, it was quite dominant from us. Numerous corners, chances, and I'm not quite sure how we haven't scored. Just that little bit of quality in front of goal.
Were you encouraged to see good play between the two front players, Swan and Gale?
Yeah, I'd say first half I didn't think they made the most of the situations, but when we changed formation at half time, we looked a bit more of a threat, and I thought we played some really good stuff second half. When you at 0-0, it's a different game, but you've given the two goals away, and then it's very difficult to get back into it. But I thought in the first 5-10 minutes of the second half we could have been level at least. We had some great situations, and I think it summed it up when I think Perchie hit one, took about two deflections, the goalkeeper grabbed it on the line, and it was sort of suggested that it wasn't going to be our night.
Did you look better in the second half with the 4-3-3? You started with a 3-5-2, or didn't you think the formation mattered much?
No, I just thought we sprinted more in the second half. I thought we ran about more and sprinted more, got on the ball, and just played more like we normally do. Something that we'll look at and see if it made that much of a difference, but I'd love to see the physical stats, which we will get first half compared to second.
You mentioned Anthony Hartigan there. What about Callum Gordon? Is he okay?
Yeah, Kel's okay. He was going to play 65 minutes, that was all tonight. Still building up fitness-wise, so we wanted him to play, and it was a good game for him to get another 60-odd minutes under his belt on the back of 90 Saturday, and he'll be hopefully available and all good for Crewe.
8 changes at the start of the game. What was the thinking?
Give everybody who needed the games. I thought Scott Flinders did very well again. No chance with the goals, and made an outstanding save from a corner. I think probably their only chance in the second half. So we're very pleased with him. All the other subs needed games, and then Will Swan coming back from illness. We were just 2 or 3 short. We didn't want to start really anybody, and it was going to be Anthony Hartigan 45 with George Maris share it, and then Elliot Hewitt with Macca sharing it. Unfortunately, Anthony's injury brought George on a bit earlier.
And on the bench you had a fairly unfamiliar name in Adam Collin, the academy goalkeeping coach, which was perhaps a bit of a surprise. Could you explain that one?
No, Adam's only finished playing a year or two ago, and he's in good shape, so we've registered him. With Owen Mason out on loan at Farsley. You never know in the goalkeepers, we always sort of have 3, because somebody gets injured in the warm-up, gets ill, you need another goalkeeper to go on the bench. And we didn't want to risk Christy Pym tonight in any shape or form, so Adam just sits on the bench when we need him.
Let's look ahead to Crewe on Saturday. What are your general thoughts heading into that one?
Another away game, our 3rd on the spin, and 4 out of 5. I think even tonight we played well in the second half, played very well at Gillingham and at Doncaster. Continue the sort of form for the majority of those games. Missing Anthony Hartigan will be a blow, but we'll work around it, and we'll get another midfielder in there.
There is perhaps some heart to take, because midfield is your strongest area, personnel-wise.
It is, but when you lose two of the quality of Boateng and Hartigan, then any team will be affected by the loss of that sort of quality. And when you add Oates into that as well, good to have Jason Law back on the pitch tonight. That's a bonus. He's only had the one training session yesterday, but he's had a good half an hour. I think the way the team's playing at the moment, he can certainly fit into that. But Quinny needed minutes. Kieran Wallace certainly did. So we've got an option of dropping George Lapsley back into midfield as well. So we'll assess it in the next few days.
Thanks, Nigel.
Thank you.